Hello, I'm Matt from World of Ukes, looking at the Ohana TK6 tenor ukulele today. When you think about Ohana, I think you perhaps picture their entry-level instruments and their intermediate-level models, which were, well, still are, good, solid choices from a company who knows their stuff and really looks after ukulele players by making sure things are right. And you also perhaps think these days about their custom shop models made in California, which are right at the top end of the price spectrum. But there hasn't been a great deal, perhaps, until recently in the mid range. It's all relative. I say mid range, and I mean sort of £400, £500, £600. One man's mid range is another man's pittance or fortune. So that's where I'm coming from with mid range. So the TK6 falls into that bracket. It's just over £500 at the moment, and it's got a solid spruce top and a really attractive solid acacia back and sides, and you've got a lot of the features that modern players like this very nicely done comfort edge, and not going for abalone, but a more solid sound hole rosette. I've also got this really interesting sound hole shape and design too. The only thing with it is, perhaps because Ohana have been known for that, the good quality, salt of the earth stuff for so long that, sometimes when a brand sort of shifts upwards from their natural price range, I suppose, or traditional one at least, then it can be a job to persuade people that actually this is just as good as lots of the other instruments that occupy that particular price range at the moment, just because people are used to it, perhaps being the £200 one, not the £500 one. But I wanted to have a go on this one today because I really, really like it. Spruce can be bright. Well, it is generally bright, but when you get it right, you get that combination of powerful clarity in the trebles, but also some real guts there too. And I think this one balances out nicely. It's not a one-trick pony. It's not all bright, but it is very articulate and clear. I actually got a few of these in. Having played one the first time, because I thought, this is really going to be good. Of course, me being me, I then left a good few months before getting around to doing this video, which would have helped. But even so, here in the store, I have done very well with this model when it's up against other things in its price bracket, which I think is always a good sign when people can try them, get their hands on them, and play them, and find that they prefer the Ohana over X or Y brand. I won't go into details. Ohana TK6 36mm nut, gloss finish, fluorocarbon strings. I'm a fan, and let's see if you are. So that's the Ohana TK6. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I think it has a rightful place in an ever more crowded section of the marketplace. But yeah, I think it holds up well. I think it would work well with a low G as well. I think future video, I think I might be putting a worth clear low G on there as well. I think that would work nicely. But certainly nice in its own right. That's got that punch, but it's not all about the brightness. Ohana TK6, thanks very much for watching, and see you again in the future.
worldofukes.co.uk worldofukes.co.uk